Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our third season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 6 of 36, the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. In the last episode, we went to Darlington Raceway where we finished in 5th place. Really had to push the car to get that job done, passing Bobby Labonte with like 2 laps to go. And yeah, it was not that easy, making some contact with a few drivers in there. Some of it was all my fault. It was just unnecessary, me not knowing how to drive my freaking car. But the main problem right now is that I cannot start in the top 10. And I really need to get this freaking Outback Steakhouse happiness rating to go up, because it's still just sitting at 52. It just gets stuck there because we're in the top 5 in points, but we're not getting top 10 qualifying spots. Dale Earnhardt Jr. won at Darlington. That was his first one of the season, of course. He's probably got a bunch more to come. And we are in 2nd place, just 1 point behind Tony Stewart. So if I finish in front of Tony Stewart at Bristol, which sounds rather unlikely, then we could be the points leader. So that's nice to know. I just really don't think it's going to happen because Bristol's not really one of those strong tracks for us. I think we're just barely a top 10 car, if anything, right now for that track. Mark Martin has the 40% robbery because, yeah, we crashed into him a bunch at Darlington. Michael Waltrip a little bit. This Earl Hall thing, I don't know when that's going to be resolved because he's a fancy driver. They only come around to like every few races, individually that is. Bobby Labonte, yeah, driving him a little bit of a rival. And then these allies right here from like Daytona or just sharing draft at those 1.5 mile tracks and straightaways and stuff. We're using MDK's paint scheme today because Bristol is not very far from Florida, and I'm sure MDK likes Bristol. I like Bristol, but I don't know if this game is going to leave me that happy going to this race. This qualifying is probably going to be just as difficult as always, and we're going to have a lot of traffic to deal with. So we're using a used chassis from wherever we did Darlington, and then we've got a fresh engine and body going to this race. A car rating of 73, which is the highest that has ever been. So let's go into qualifying, and please tell me that this car is capable of starting top 10 for once. This haircut really don't look that good on me, but I'm sure it will in like a month or two, just because, you know, it's gonna grow. I wanted a crew cut, but I didn't want a crew cut that went looking like this freaking short. I want, like, you know, a little more on the top, and what's on the side is fine with me. Why is this car not turning right now? Oh my god, it just drove straight up. 17th ain't too bad on the first lap, but I know it could be better just because of how I finished off that corner. Okay, got a much better turn 1, 2 this time. Tap the wall just a little bit, nothing too big. Okay, come on, turn car, turn off the corner. Okay, we can be just a little bit faster. Okay, 15.29. That was quite the improvement. 6th place. Okay, we almost have a top 5 car, but usually qualifying is easier than the race, but it gets harder as you go through the season, and I don't know if this track is trying to be more difficult with qualifying yet. That's on the outside, but it's in the top 10, so I can't complain. Let's just finish decent, stay in the top 5 in points. I'm not expecting to win this race, unless that caution bullcrap starts happening during pit stops. That could always happen, of course. Tony Stewart on the pole in the Habitat for Humanity paint scheme, and then Rusty Walrus in some other kind of alternate paint scheme next to him. Okay, the green flag is out. We're underway for 50 laps here at Bristol. Okay, Elliott Sadler. I'm trying to get to the inside, you know, let Sterling Marlin clear me, and then, well, Elliott Sadler, just like me, he wants to get to the inside as soon as possible. He just stuck his nose in there. So I've already got damage, and we barely even started the fucking race. Alright then. So, let's try to maintain position. Maybe I can pass 1 or 2 of these guys. Just need my car to be on the outside in the straightaway so I can dive it well into the corners. Stamp car just don't want to tight. And I also should remind you guys, I didn't really say this at all, but I changed the setup for this car for this track, and it turned down the wedge to 0 turns. It used to be 0.5. So it's going to be looser going to the corners. And then my tire pressure is at 20. So it should grip fine, but right now I need to focus. I can't drive and talk at the same time around track. This freaking narrow and fast paced, apparently. Oh my god, this car, man. It was okay at first. I could barely really hang on to the leaders. But now I can't hang on at all. Everyone's stacking up behind me. It's a freaking mess. But pit stops are starting to begin on lap 21. Expect a little bit later than that, you know, like 23, 24, halfway point stuff. But gives me a chance to hope that Ward Burton's one of the first people to pit. The car should come out really soon. I went to 3rd place because people in front of me are pitting and stuff like that. We're starting to come up on lap traffic, and that's why I see all these cars starting to get close for me. They're not actual leaders, they're just lap cars that reach in the tail end of the field. Can the caution please come out this time? It didn't happen last time I came here because of the night race where Ward Burton blew his freaking engine before pit stops could begin. So, yeah, that didn't happen. And sometimes Ward Burton actually takes a pit stop twice whenever he comes here. I don't know what that's all about. It's like he's got to make sure that the caution comes out sometimes. Okay, so this car is absolutely freaking terrible right now. It just doesn't work at all anymore. But I'm still driving with it, hoping that that caution come out. I don't know if I should just stop waiting. I should just take my pit stop like a regular freaking driver. There's no way we're going to win this race. There's not Ward Burton. Jamie McMurray underneath me just because... Oh, well, there's the caution. Yeah, Jamie McMurray got underneath me because he's got fresher tires and shit. Now I'm trying to hold off Jeff Gordon. You fucking moron. Stop racing. Caution's out. Oh my god, I can't say his name right. I've got sweat getting in my eyes because that's how hot it is. It might be winter, but yeah, sweat is getting in my eyes because it is so freaking... The pressure on me when I'm trying to race this track. It's just water is running down my face like a waterfall. Oh my gosh, I'm not even exaggerating. Like there was just water like just coming off my forehead into my eyeball sockets. Okay, so I'm going down pit road, and that caution came out just right after I passed the start-finish line, which means there's probably more drivers than usual from my perspective that are actually caught a lap down. Second place now. Didn't get any laps led though. It'd been nice if I could. I think Kevin Harvick was one that was leading laps because he's going down pit road right here in front of me. Kept this car in good shape pretty much. I tapped the wall a few times, but I'm not going to put that in the video because I'm pretty sure most people expect me to, you know, bump into the wall a few times and just leave tons of tire marks in the corners every time. But oh my gosh. I'm just like, okay, let's just not let Jeff Gordon by. Let's keep him behind us. And that was way too much for me to handle. We got fresh tires, so this car should be not so bad driving in. Okay, so I came in second place, and I came out fourth. Jerry Nadeau was in second place. I don't know why he's running so well in this race. Okay, so the green flag's back out again, and we've got 21 laps to go. 21 laps is nothing I should not be able to handle. So, maybe I can win this race, because a bunch of these guys in front of us are actually lap cars. Okay, don't go crashing into Jeff Gordon. I've already done that enough. I mean, maybe he would crashing into me, rather. I don't know. But these are lap cars. Some of these guys can be slower, and it should allow us to gain some positions for the meantime. But I can't get a top 5 in this race. That is amazing. I really don't think it would have happened without the caution. Okay, Jerry Nadeau, you might be a lead lap car, but you suck and you should be in front of me. I'm going to pass you. Whether you like it or not. I mean, I started in front of him, so I should be able to finish in front of him. Freaking lap cars are slowing things down, and there's no lane open in the bottom being passed. Elliott Sadler is not for position, but he's taking up space, and I'm trying to make moves, and I can't do anything with him in the way. Ugh. Come on, car. We got fresh tires. This is shit I could be doing with this darn thing. Hermie Sadler, Sterling Marlin. Why am I hitting the wall? Sterling Marlin, what are you doing? Try not to hit him so fucking hard. What the hell's with the drivers just taking up space and then not allowing me by? Like, I'm trying to race people right now, and then they're doing it on purpose. Get out of the way. What are you doing? No, go away. This is so hard to deal with. This car is like a fucking fish out of water no matter what whenever it comes to this freaking track. I've lowered the wedge, and that'd probably make it worse, but it makes the car better whenever I don't have to drive around traffic. Expected that. They don't give you any fucking room at all. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get around Sadler. Now maybe I can catch Jerry Nadeau if Jeff Burton stops poking his nose underneath me. Ugh. Come on, JC. You can do this. Get third place in this race. What do you mean pit road's getting busy? Why are people still pitting? They should just pit a while ago. And that was for position. I don't know who that was, but I'm in third place now. Okay, pulled up behind Jerry Nadeau. I really wish that Jeff Ford would just pit. That would be amazing. And one of the reasons why I caught Jerry Nadeau was because Hermie Sadler came off pit road and pulled up in front of him, but they were going to do it either way. I could tell because we're just closing in like a half a tenth or so every lap. Now I've just got to pass him, but he's not racing me like an ally. He's giving me the block. I don't know why. That's just EA Sports for you. I'm right behind him, but I don't have anywhere to pass just yet. I'm trying to find a place to pass. Also, I'm sharing draft out of short track because that's, once again, it's EA Sports. It's in the game. You can tell. Come on. I'm all over his back bumper, but I have nowhere to pass. Oh, God, he's freaking lead. He's just running over the freaking corner. He's overdriving it, whatever, how you say it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. he gave me no room, just like every other driver on the track. Nope, you're not completing this pass. I'm going to finish it off. Nope. Freaking Jeff Burton still over my back bumper. Okay, we got second place. Race is almost over. I guess I might as well not make a cut from here. I've got sweat rolling down my face again because this track is so freaking hot. I mean, it's the game. The game is making me so freaking heated just trying to race around this damn track. It's just how it is. I don't know why. Like, why is this making me so sweaty? I don't think that sweat mode was actually supposed to be sweaty. Is it what if? But it's what it is. I sweat more during like actual commentary and racing around this track than I do in sweat mode, to be honest, though. Okay, white flag is going to come out for Jeff Gordon crossing the start-finish line. And Jeff Gordon is actually in a bunch of lap traffic, so that could have helped me, but I'm not that fast, so it just couldn't happen. I don't know, maybe a lap car will wreck Jeff Gordon a little bit and I'll wind up winning the race. That'd be fantastic, too. Okay, so got a top 5. We started in the top 10. You know, that is just amazing. That is exactly what I needed, and I really struggled to do it. Banging this car around, making rivals. It was all worth it in the end. And I finished in front of Tony Stewart. I am the new points leader. Oh my gosh. Last season, whenever we went to Texas Motor Speedway, I finished in second place to Bobby Labonte. He had quite the lead on me, but I was really closing in. It's just I didn't have enough time. He was getting caught in lap traffic and stuff like that, and the reason why he got to that big lead was because he undercut the field during pit stops. So, I've got significantly better equipment now, so I should be very capable of winning this time, finally, at my hometown track. Or home track, not hometown. I live nowhere near Fort Worth, Texas, but we're going to be using Darren Reynolds' paint schemes. I think he said he wanted to be using his paint scheme at Texas in this season whenever he made the paint scheme for me. So, there you have it. We're the new points leader by 9 points over Tony Stewart. And I could be increasing this points lead with Texas, unless somehow I lose it to Tony Stewart, which would be just terrible. But I have 67 points over Delanar Jr., and then everyone else is bigger points distances back. So, golly, I can't believe we're in our third season. Already 6 races complete, and I'm getting a very comfortable points lead. Okay, and then driver spec levels. Yeah, Mark Martin still left over from Darlington. Earl Hall, I don't know when he's going to be racing again. Bumped into Hermie Sadler a bunch of times. Sterling Marlins. Freaking lap cars at the restart just taking up space and getting my nerves. I think I bumped into Jerry Nadeau whenever I was trying to pass him, but he's an ally, so he's still going to be there for a little while. So let's go into team management. We've got some work to do. Shop additions. 5 races left until the boarding plates come in to increase our engine power. I don't know if that's something that I need more than everything else. I think I still need chassis and body upgrades. Body upgrades for sure, because that's the one thing I've always been delayed on. But let's go into garage. I don't think we have to work on our engine right now. Yeah, we still got 1 race left on that. And then 1 left on this one. We just started making this one. That was the first race since we started working on it. We've got 2 races left on this one. So I think I'm going to use this one more time and then get rid of it, because this stuff's about to be coming in right here. But chassis stuff. We've got 1 race left on this, so it means I don't need this one anymore. What would happen if I overhauled it? 73 tire grip and 72 tire wear. And that's higher tire wear than this one right here, but we're about to be overhauling that as well. And this one already has higher tire grip, so I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this one. It's a smart thing to do. I mean, if it was something different, like, I might as well just sell the one that I just finished working on. I don't know. I'm not sure if if I would actually do that or not. But, yeah, we're going to be using that other chassis in the next episode. Hopefully, the engine and bodies aren't too bad whenever we go to Texas. And probably won't be that big of a problem, just because they're just still way better than what we had last time. Oh, golly, look at that stuff right here. Sponsor dues. The Prestige with the primary, the driver sponsor, the secondary, just all of them. The team sponsor, everything's just going up because I did so well in that race. 84 happiness and 56 happiness with Outback. Oh, that's right, because it goes up for getting this job done, and it goes up for that one getting done, so that's twice. But whenever I don't get one done, I get the other one done, it just neutralizes, so it's always going to gain more or just go nowhere. So if I failed both of them, it would go all the way down to like 50, wouldn't it? Oof. Or 52 maybe, again, just because it's what it just did a while ago, but I don't know. So, Texas, I should be capable of starting on the pole and finishing the top 5, winning the race, making happiness finally just start really going up for Outback. Glad we finally getting that job done. We got races like Martinsville where I could get on the pole and stuff, and maybe we're not too bad at Martinsville now, and then we got Talladega Super Speedway. I could be really strong there. So we're starting to get some good races again. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.